Welcome to our evening's final two games here tonight from Washington. Wrapping up a number of games being played. We'll recap most of those for you. Grayslake North, they will take on the Canton Lady Giants. See how Lady Giants respond. Try to bounce back, and welcome to our pregame coverage. It's tonight brought to you by Nerds on Call in Farmington. For on-site computer service for home or business, 689-3900. Got each different kind of flipping of our partners in broadcast tonight. We have Aiden. He'll be joining us as our broadcast here from videographer for MBIXLER Video Production. And we have Nate back in the studios. We appreciate him stepping in. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover, again, the over-the-hill guys back here with you. And we start the morning with early broadcast and now finishing it up. It's going to be interesting to see how this Lady Giant team bounces back with the seniors. I know they were pretty disappointed that they didn't, again, finish a game earlier this morning in that loss to Rich South 58-53. And I know they like to bounce back here, pick this up here in this nightcap here. Of course, it'll tip off the boys as well. We'll be playing tonight against Grayslake North. So good matchups here against the Fox Valley Conference.
Well, it's another quality opponent. And, based on what happened earlier, it's the short-term memory game. You want to forget what happened. You didn't play your best basketball for most of the second half. And it comes down to remembering what brought you to this point in the season, and that's aggressive defense, transition offense, and staying on the court and out of foul trouble.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference what the matchup is, right? I mean,
no.
You can less concern yourself with that until you get into the actual matchup. You want to take care of business, better job of executing, do a little better job down the stretch of handling the pressure, and I think that's something that it's a good game to come over here and play like that in this kind of this atmosphere, because it really does tune you up for the regionals. Here's how the standings go in the girls division. Here on the third annual Teamworks Invitational, Washington, they're 3-0. East Peoria 2-2. Canton is 1-1, still to play tonight. Then they'll play on Monday against Washington. Grayslake North is 0-2, and Rich South is 1-2. So that's the way the girls division stacks up as we get you prepared for the nightcap here tonight. Still about 10 minutes to go as we have Grayslake North, the Lady Knights. They're 11-6 against the 17-3, the Canton Lady Giants. Bob and I have more in our pregame show. It's brought to you by Nerds on Call in Farmington. For on-site computer service for home or business, 689-3900. Live from Washington tonight, streamed online, 1560WBYS.com. Back here to Washington in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Spooner Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Let's get back to getting ready for the tip-off. Grayslake North will be the home team, the guest of the Canton Lady Giants. Games earlier this morning, we began with Rich South beating the Canton Lady Giants 58-53. Then it was Mohammed over the Canton Varsity Boys 65-28. Grayslake North Boys 69, East Peoria 50. And it was East Peoria Girls over Grayslake North 48-35. The evening session had the girls of Washington 40-33 over Rich South. And the boys game just completed. Washington 58, Mohammed 37. Washington boys now 17-1. A little bit about the Grayslake North in the matchup here. They are out of the Fox Valley Conference. Number of teams in that was Hampshire, Woodstock North, Algonquin, Carpentersville, Cary Grove, Crystal Lake Central. You have Prairie Ridge, Crystal Lake South, Huntley, and McHenry. And again, their head coach is Rob Nicoletti in his second year. A year ago, as we take a look at their season, 17-14 back in 2013. They were 20-10 under a head coach at that time, Nate Flannery. 2012, they're 26-4. They play in the Mundelein Thanksgiving tournament. In the stretch there, they began the season at 4-1. Only loss was to Glenbrook South. Lost to Hampshire, lost to Grayslake Central, then a couple of wins against Woodstock North, lost to Prairie Ridge, and then other tournament games they played once again at the Mundelein Christmas tournament. Must be a popular spot for to play because a couple of different tournaments they play there. During the Christmas break, they beat Hoffman Estates, also a win, 42-40, lost 51-40. Then earlier this week, again, they won against Crystal Lake Central by a score of 87-46. What have they done in this particular tournament for the girls of the Grayslake North? And again, they began their play on Friday night. They lost to Washington 64-46. Earlier today, it was East Peoria 48-35. Those are the couple of games they have played here in the Teams Work Invitational. Canton girls began play, and of course that was at the Canton, and that was, if we take a look, that was on Monday, where Canton defeated East Peoria 66-37. Earlier this morning, again, Rich South beat the Canton Lady Giants 58-53. It stopped our three-game, win streak in regards to that, and it was a good second quarter, Bob. We took care of business, 16-2 advantage, outscored them in that quarter 18-5. Seemed like we had control of the game, and then we let them back in a couple of different situations. Even a couple of their big girls fouled out. They played through that and give them a lot of credit. They had the will to win and find a way to finish the game. We just kind of failed to execute towards the end of the game.
Well, we've talked about it all season long, Leon, and it comes down to the same routine. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. We did not finish well at all. And it comes down to the basics. Rebounding, defense, running your offense to get the easy basket. We failed at all three aspects.
We got more coming up. Our pregame show is brought to you by Nerds on Call in Farmington. For on-site computer service for home or business, 689-3900. Again, Brooke Henry will not be available until Monday. And again, they'll get actual official clearance there. Did some damage in her arm. I guess it would be more of a kind of a tendon or something in her
wrist.
In her wrist. A little bit of the injury there. She is kind of limited. So she will not be playing tonight. She should be back for Washington on Monday. Coach Lane Langhoff, in his 12th year, tries to regroup this kind of basketball season. Been with this group of seniors. That was the disappointing thing. The three losses, of course, have been to Morton. They lost to Liberty, who is state ranked. Morton is state ranked, and then they lose to Rich South, the game they had well under control. 12 or 13-point lead. One of the key things in that stretch there is, again, we stopped sharing the basketball. We try to do everything on our own. One-on-one kind of situations. And I think you look back at that kind of stretch, it's easier to kind of break down things after you've looked at it a little bit. You go back and take a little seat, look back and to say, I just think they try to do one too many kind of things on their own instead of as they did as a group in that second quarter.
Well, good teams show killer instincts, and I don't think we showed that in the game earlier today. It's just for some reason that once we got that lead, we decided to get complacent and comfortable and not attack the basket, which is one of the reasons why we had the success to get that lead. You can't forget the things that got you here, but you can't totally change what you're wanting to do to go any further. Ride what your success brings to you, take it to the court for 4 quarters, and let's walk out here with a win tonight.
Coach Langhoff said it kind of best when we talked to him. He says, usually the girls will bounce back, and they seem to always play well after they have a loss. I think in the Beardstown tournament, they bounced back after the Morton loss, bounced back and played good basketball. Here in a neutral court, that's a little different thing. We see that their guards are pretty good. I think Grayslake North guards are pretty decent. They do have a little bit of size, but again, I think it's a match that still favors up. If we go up tempo and we push the tempo and we kind of speed things up a little bit there.
We have to pressure the basketball, and by doing that, we're going to get Grayslake out of their rhythm. They're more of a half-court style offense. We can get them out of their rhythm and get the transition baskets and make those layups. We can win this game by 15 points tonight. But there's a lot of ifs in that equation. We have to show what we can do on the court from start to finish.
Also, it's a turning point, heading into Monday's game. It'll count as a conference. You still want to challenge for the conference, but let's take care of business here tonight, get things turned around. decent crowd for our fans from Canton. Of course, it's when you have the 9:30 game you're scheduled, the boys play at 11, and then you have the nightcap where you get the girls playing at 7 and then at 8:30. We had a few stragglers, some basketballers have made the trip. If you can't, glad you could join us here tonight here on AM 1560, 93.7 FM, and streamed online 1560WBYS.com. Congratulations to ICC women. They win big over Lincolnland today, 86-44. It's 13 wins in a row for ICC. Haley Renault with 11, Summer Burgard with 10 to lead the way. And again, congratulations to ICC women, 86-44. Lowest point total allowed against Lincolnland all year. Nice job to ICC women and their, what does he call himself? He calls him the Director of Communications at ICC, Gary Renault. So I think that's his appropriate title.
Obviously, it's self-proclaimed.
I think that's way over his pay scale. But
I bet his head was swelling as he was typing that.
Bob, a key to the game right before we get ready for the starting lineups here.
Turn the ball over, get the easy baskets. Pressure the basketball. It's just that simple.
More coming up with the starting lineups, the play-by-play. Back here to Washington for the basketball action. It's Grayslake North. They're the home team against the Lady Giants. Back here to give you the play-by-play, the starting lineups, along with MBIXLER Video Productions. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover with the call. Back here in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Back here with Bob Wagner, Leon Groover. It's Aiden with MBIXLER Video Production and Nathan, our engineer, back in studios. Here's the lineups tonight, brought to you by B Design Salon on the Square at 70 North Main in Canton, 649-6040 for your appointment today. They'll go with lineup looks like this. A senior, 5'8", Kelly O'Brien, also a 5'6" sophomore. Brandy Thebo, also a start tonight, 5'9" and a junior. Sydney Lovich, also, and again a senior, 5'11", Abby Stinner. And 5'8" and a senior will be Abby Rice. For Rob Nicoletti, he's in his second year, head coach of the Grayslake North, and they are the Lady Knights. They're decked out in white, trimmed in black. They are coming in at a record 11-6. The Canton Lady Giants will go with Sydney Schubert, 5'5", a forward. Also a start tonight, Jamie Goldring gets the start of the absence of Brooke Henry tonight, 5'9" and a sophomore. 5'6" and a senior, Sydney Wells. Also a start tonight, it's a senior, 5'6". It's Brittany Murphy, and 5'8" senior Chloe Churchill leading the way with 21 points per game. And again, this team, watching them a little bit, they do a decent job of rebounding, but I don't think they're used to kind of real physical kind of play. So we'll see how that might be an advantage to us. We tend to play a little physical at times.
Yeah, from what I've seen, they're a perimeter-based team for sure.
On the bounce out front, Thebo against the 2-3 zone by the Lady Giants. They'll whip it around. Goes to Lovich. Down the lane, cut off their baseline, retraces. Touched it on the baseline. Who gets it? It is Grayslake North with the basketball. First possession, opening 8 minutes here. Back cut there, nothing doing. High post, and for the free throw line, shot is no good. That was taken by Stinner. Out of the pack, Churchill. Under control. Drives down the lane, flips up the shot. It's no good. Who gets it? That is Sydney Wells, a left-handed putback. It's no good. Along the lane, it's Rice with a rebound. Loose ball, steal. Churchill then got away with the walk, missed the shot. They tie it up. 12 to find a way to get to it. The tie-up, Jamie Goldring trying to keep the ball down the opposite end of the court there, Bobby, is the purple of the Lady Giants.
It's not a very clean and crisp start, that's for sure.
Well, you find a way, any kind of way, after you sit for a few hours to kind of get things. That's something we really didn't talk about. Back out front to Wells. Off for her hip now against the defense of Thebo. in the lane. Brittany Murphy is cut off. She turns, shoots it up, too strong. Outlet it comes from Grayslake North. They grab a hold of it.
See, we are already 0 for 4 in shooting.
Lovich will handle up to the front. O'Brien drives along the baseline. Little contact here in the near side. They'll be whistled against Canton.
It's a hack job against Brittany Murphy.
Got to move, get in position to play defense. It's her first as a team.
If you don't move your feet, you reach with your hand, you get caught for a foul.
And I thought it was still in a position there. She really hadn't even shot.
I don't think it was a shooting foul. I agree with that.
So free throws, no good. First opportunity with O'Brien. Missed it. Second chance here. 6:54. Good to have you along on this. Is it Saturday still? Saturday night?
I don't know what day it is.
It's still Saturday, I believe.
I know I got Monday off. That's all I'm worried about.
Next free throw, and our first point of the game comes from the stripe. It's 1-0, Grayslake North. In the early going. See out the Lady Giants. That's Jamie Goldring. She attacks. Nice drive down the lane. That's what I like to see her come off that curl. And she'll go to the free throw line with a foul against Grayslake North.
She curls around the defender and cuts to the basket. She can have shots like that the entire night.
Stinner commits the foul. And to the free throw line will be Jamie Goldring with the 6:47 mark. Free throw is good. We're tied at 1 apiece. Next one coming up. Clock stopped here in the opening quarter. Again for this third annual tournament here from Washington. Nice job by Jamie. Knocked down both of those. I gave her instructions. What was she supposed to do, Bob? Score some points in this game, right? Yeah. There she goes, 2-1.
It definitely gets her confidence in the right direction.
6:40. High, low, underneath, a little push underneath there, and a missed shot by Grayslake North.
Yeah, that push was not noticed.
Up the floor comes Churchill. Kicks it up to the right side. Schubert with the 3. Bounces too strong. Hits a backboard and goes out of bounds. Hit the guide wire up there. So it's 6:25. And it's a 2-1 Lady Giants lead. We'll press full court.
2-1. What inning is it?
It should be.
Scores like that should be innings.
Extra innings, probably.
Right.
Back out front, handling it's Thiebaud. Oh, she got cut up in the air and then threw the ball away. Good pressure on the perimeter there.
Yeah, that's turnover number 2 for Grayslake.
So the Lady Knights commit their second out of the Fox Valley. It's a big number of conference teams in that, like 14, 16, I think, in New York football.
It's a mega conference for this state.
Far side, Churchill misses it. It bounces high. Ball tapped out. Who gets it? It is the Knights, Lady Knights. And a strip turnover again. That's 3. Yep. Grayslake North and then Canton. A steal at midcourt. Down the lane, little pull-up jumper. Turnaround good by Thiebaud. That's a neat little defensive play there, though. You know, she had Chloe picked right near the midcourt there and took it in. Turnaround jumper is good. 3-2 Grayslake. Right side. Brittany looks over the defense. Schubert. Train to circle. That's well. She tries to lob it underneath. Good job underneath the Churchill. I think that's another thing we have been able to do too.
Yep, it's getting Chloe in the low post.
Absolutely.
She can seal that defender off on her hip pocket. She's got an open entry pass for an easy layup every time.
4-3. Then you really got to load up down the lane. That's an off-balance shot there.
Now that's one of your complaints right there. The offensive player initiates the contact, but yet we get called for the foul.
And it wasn't even a really one of those logical kind of shots. Right, but again, she's going to get rewarded to the free throw line.
And Jamie Goldring plays perfect defense. She stands straight up with her arms up.
Her first, team second. 5-17. Again, it will be to the free throw line. Missed chance there again by O'Brien. Second chance. She's 1 of 3 so far. Next one, Knights decked out in white, trimmed in black. They've been coming here for a couple of years for this tournament. I think from the very beginning of it's now the 3rd year.
She was across the free throw line.
And they didn't even say anything. She was across the free throw line. 5:15 clock runs. We're tied. I should say.
Nice pass.
Again underneath. Field goal geared. Sydney Schubert with the field goal there.
Nice entry pass though by Sydney Wells, Leon.
6-4. Little backcourt here.
Now you gotta get back.
Down to the near side here, off the dribble. That's going to be Thiebaud. Picks up her dribble. Now you get to put the pressure on. Quick back cut underneath. Wide open was O'Brien. Somebody lost their assignment.
Well, stop watching the person with the basketball and worry about who you're supposed to defend.
It's a 6-6 tie. 4:43. Schubert off balance shot along the low block area. Lovich now will handle the backcourt. Schubert backed up on the top there. Off to this near side. It's Rice. with 4:30. Looks like they really have 2 or 3 main players. Really a jump on the free throw line is Stinner with the field goal, and they lead it 8-6. You leave her open. I don't think she is, one of those big scorers, but if you leave her open, she's mine enough to shoot it, make it.
She's not confident, but she's capable.
Brittany now out in the arc. Churchill drives off the top of the key. Bounce pass to Schubert. Defense glides to the lane. Rolled it off, no good. Fighting for it. Again, it's Schubert, no good. Missed opportunity, but I like the way we go into the boards. The ball knocked out of bounds. So it stops the clock here with 3:57.
He called a foul on Sydney Schubert, I do believe. Yep, sure did.
Again, it's going to be a foul against Schubert. That's her first, 3rd team foul. They come a little bit late in that stretch of this game here. Under the 4-minute mark, 8-6 now. Grayslake North on the dribble. Down the lane and a scoop shot. Nobody rotated.
The defense?
And Lovich got the field goal. They're up 10-6. Time to regroup here. 3:46 here live from Washington. The 3rd annual Invitational. 10-6 Grayslake leads the Lady Giants. Back in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic. Compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton. Come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By RE/MAX Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Back here, the buzzer means that it's ready to go. Play inbounds. Lady Giants down in this one, 10-6. They led it on one occasion, 6-4. Tied at 6-6. 3 balls, no good. Far side. Now the pack comes the rebound. Again, loose ball on the floor. O'Brien fell. Got stepped on. Was Wells down the lane and a short on the shot
travel,
here.
Yeah.
And it's a travel against Grayslake North.
That's 4 turnovers for Grayslake. And we have yet to get a basket off any of them.
It looked like, Sydney got stepped on out there. Now you got Claire Ford, little sub, kind of regroup for her. It'll be Murphy, Ford, Churchill, Anna Plummer's in the lineup, and Schubert. That's the 5 in this stretch. Here at the 3:22 mark of our first quarter. 10-6, it's Grayslake North. Off the dribble. Brittany opening this near side for 3, comes up short. Loose ball. Purple couldn't get to it. I think they said it was touched by Grayslake North, though.
You are correct.
After the miss. So with 3:11 left in the opening quarter, Schubert trying to get the ball inbound. It does, and they threw it right in the hands, and then we recover, pick it up on the double team to this near side.
Senior.
Yep.
Make smart decisions.
Rice off the dribble, down the right side. Churchill flips up the shot and got fouled. That's going to be a foul against Grayslake North. That's going to be first on Rice. Only the team's second. 3:02 sends Churchill to the free throw line. Knocked it down. It's her 3rd point. But I say she's 90 away from 2,000 right now. That's right. Yeah. 90. And again, in a couple of points here tonight, closer than that. 86 now within the 2,000 plateau in her career. 10-8 though. More importantly, try to get this game under control here. Off the left baseline, it'll run it with the left hand. Thebo. She does a lot of different stuff. Left-handed, right-handed, very versatile. 12-8. Advantage belongs to the Lady Knights. Churchill kicks it out. Claire Ford was going to pull the trigger. Plummer, runner in the lane, banks it. Nice job there by Anna Plummer. Using that glass. 12-10. They've led it by 4 on a couple of different occasions. We play the D. Left to right is the Knights. Free throw line jumper comes up short. Got a block out. Churchill gets it. After the miss by Stinner. From the free throw line. Her pull-up. Little lean-in shot. That away, Chloe. That's another way to do that, you know. If you just nice little soft runner in the lane.
You don't have to force layups every time.
Nope. 12 apiece. Quickly our third tie in this opening 8 minutes here. We're at the 2-minute mark here. Driving in. You got to come meet her. You know, when she's out on the wing here, Bob, and she puts the ball on the floor, you got to come meet her. They're allowing her to get all the way in the middle of the lane.
Sydney Schubert needs to body up on her as soon as she gets the basketball.
Yeah.
You can't let yourself get beat defensively.
You got to tie her up. You know, she knows she likes to. You can know she likes to move off the dribble there. So it's a minute 50. Flips the pass. Schubert at Santa Plummer. Drives down the lane. Little left-handed shot. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch there by Abby Fish, who's in the lineup. Got Claire Ford, Wells, Churchill, Schubert, and Plummer. That's the 5 for the Lady Giants at a minute 42. Trying to bounce back. We're 17-3. Grayslake North 11-6. A 3 by Churchill. Misses everything. Loose ball and last touch by Purple. So it'll be the Lady Knights. 12 apiece with a minute 33. They have in their lineup. O'Brien will inbound. Lovich, the near side, picked off. Lazy pass, turned over by the Knights. Churchill attacks off the left baseline, in and out, no good. Her follow-up, shot is no good. Trying to battle along the baseline, retrieved out of there by Fish. Then a steal by Wells. Got to capitalize. Claire Ford way off the mark, no good. 3, and that's a Schubert with a putback. Again, we just, you know, continue to not be able to capitalize in some situations, Bob, to kind of get the game in our favor and turn the table a little bit.
Well, I'm not through with our shot selection so far in this first quarter, man. We were just chucking it up as soon as we get to a spot.
That's a second on Rice, third as a team. And Schubert missed the free throw. Another chance coming up here. That was our first free throw we missed. Connected on the first 4. 12 apiece. Trying to break that deadlock. And Schubert sinks that one. So you got 3 in the early game. We're back up 13-12. Long 3 to the far side. Nobody stepped out to pick up Lovich. And again, Lovich with the 3. Back up 15-13. Back behind the defense. Schubert counters. Both these players beating each other back down the floor. 15 apiece.
Because neither one of them are playing defense.
Off the baseline, rolled it off, no good. To Churchill, retrieves it. Wells from the free throw line, whips the pass to Churchill. Her pull-up jumper is no good. Off the left side, Chloe in the circle. Off the glass, no good. Ball deflected. Who comes out of the pack? It's going to be a reach and a foul as Thibault had the possession. And we'll see, I believe it could be the guilty party, Brittany Murphy. Yep. It's going to be a pair of fouls on Brittany. That will send Jamie Goldring back in. Churchill will sit. Also Murphy will sit. And the City Lady Giants will go with Abby Swope as the additional player. With 31 seconds, tied 15 apiece, 3 ties in the opening 8 minutes. Off the baseline, O'Brien just simply dribbled off her leg. Should be Canton basketball. She just dribbled it off her leg. Again, it'll be Lady Knights basketball. Whips the pass to this near side. That's Thibault, Brandy Thibault, a sophomore. Picks up her dribble. Flips the pass to the post. Back out top of the key. They leave her open for a 3. Shot short by Lovich. Another 3 by the Lady Knights. This time it goes by Thibault. Thibault having a good first quarter. 7. That's the second tray of the half by, again, the Grayslake North. You don't have these kind of long names, teams in our area.
No.
It's usually one syllable and that's it.
Yeah.
How about GN? How about that? That Schubert jumper left side with 2 seconds. Well, the 3 ball by Thibault gives Grayslake a lead. They've led by 4 on one occasion. They lead at the end of one quarter. Grayslake North 18, the Lady Giants 15. Back for the second quarter here from Washington in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Back here from Washington. We'll be back here on Monday nights, 5 and 6:30. Boys and the girls will be a doubleheader. Girls first at 5, 6:30 against Washington. That'll be on Monday. Almost threw the ball away at midcourt there. Was the Lady Knights down the lane. Good defense that time.
It was.
Got the hands in there. Didn't let a shot there by Fish.
Looked like that was Jamie Goldring, Leon, with the hand on the ball.
O'Brien lobs it into Fish. Then lost a handle on it. Turnover by the Lady Knights. Turn it over.
7.
Churchill attacks here. We're down by 3. Off the dribble. Finds a way off the right side and rolled it up and in. Nice move by your senior, Churchill.
Plays like that get us back into the game.
Little hunt and seek on that one. Trying to find an opening and found it. 18-17. The ball knocked out of bounds. Another Lady Knights turnover.
That's 8.
We got to keep them on a uphill kind of a slide, if you will, with, again, the turnovers. Got to keep them going. Try to capitalize here. We're in the second quarter. 18-17. Wing right. Off the dribbles. Churchill looks over the defense. Back out front. In between the circle. Wells covered up. She puts the ball on the floor. Slapped away. Turnover by the Lady Giants.
That's 2.
Couple. Here comes Grayslake North. Off the baseline to this near side.
You got a defender.
Yep. Tebow. You got to do 21 and 23. And I think you got to find a way to slow them down. They'd like to take the ball off the dribble, beat you there.
They are definitely the strength of their basketball team.
Left-handed push shot from the free throw line, rolls in. Nice shooter's touch there by Thebo. And then she's got 9 in this game. They're up by 3, 20-17. Brittany comes right back. Give the ball to her, feed it underneath. She capitalized, knocks it down. It's 20-19. Back and forth game here. Not much difference right now in either one of these teams, and trying to capitalize on others' mistakes.
Got pretty nice flow to it, too.
6:22 along the baseline, threw the ball away, tied up. Lady Knights get it. Wanted to cock and shoot the 3 with Thebo. She's not bashful. In and out. That thing was down in the cylinder. That's going to be a reach. Ball's coming out.
Probably on Chloe.
It looks like it against Chloe. Had Fish in rebounding position. Again, that's going to be a foul against Churchill. Going to be her first. I thought that was legit, you know.
It's a good call.
I think they're both in position to rebound. I think got it with the body. Lobs it underneath. The shot was no good. Churchill out of the pack after this by Stinner. Lead pass to Plummer. She gathers. Shot was short. Heard some footsteps.
Oh, you got to make those.
Missed shot there. Canton trails by 1. O'Brien back out front. Got to close her out. Off the runner in the lane is up and good by Lovich.
They are killing us off the dribble. 7
in the game. It's 22-19.
Totally killing us off the dribble.
Up by 3. You know, I think you got to find a way. I think you you got to look at a position here. You know, how do you keep them off the dribble? Either play them tighter or play a different defense, right? I mean, that's one of the two. You got to make your choice there.
Yeah, switch it up or something.
Stinner commits the foul. It's her second.
Yeah, Anna Plummer to line. Missed the first one.
And Anna still seems on occasion still freshman. You know, when you take a look at different things.
And you have to realize that.
Yeah, exactly. Free throw comes up short.
Golden
ring shot was blocked there. Got a loose ball. Jamie keeps it alive. Dribbled off the far side and goes out of bounds.
It's all right.
Still like the way that she was active, trying to keep the ball alive.
I've seen a lot of other folks standing around that shouldn't have been. So
5:39 before half. 22-19. Knights on the attack. Off the dribble. You got to stop her dribble penetration.
How many times are you going to let that happen?
Yeah. Again, that's the 9th point of the game by Lovich. They're up the biggest of the game, 24-19. Back here to Washington. The Invitational continues in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton. Come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By RE/MAX Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Runner in the lane, shot blocked underneath there. That was the attempt by Plummer against a Stinner.
Ill-advised shot.
Yep, 24-19 now. On the exchange, little quick movement on the perimeter. That was a travel off the far side. Loose ball, pecked, and a turnover. Turnover by Queen. Here's down the floor, shot up and good.
Sydney Wells.
Sydney Wells. She's our spark, you know. I think she's the catalyst. You talk about Churchill getting points, but I think Sydney's the player when we were playing at our best. She was the one who was go-to person. Dropped it underneath the steal. Turnover again. Try to capitalize here. Wells. Hands off to Churchill. Drug the pivot foot a little bit. Back out front with 4:38. Down by 3. Wells launches a 3. Comes up short on that one. Underneath, Brittany Murphy takes it strong. Got fouled by Stinner. Good job there in the lane by Brittany Murphy.
Maybe if I was to walk down there and tell the coaching staff that we are 0 for 8 in shooting threes, we might stop shooting them for a little while.
Stinner picks up her third. And we'll send Brittany Murphy to the free throw line. It's her third point of the game. Chance here is some subs. Schubert back in. They replace also Fish comes back on the floor. Thebo got a little bit of a break. Also Lovich remains in the game. Again, a couple of free throws by Brittany Murphy. So she gets 4 points, then she sits. 24-23 with 4:30 remaining in the half. Canton down by 1. Backcourt pressure, we extend it. 1-2-2. Sideline into the hands of Thebo. This is a good change of pace. You know, it takes them out a little bit of their rhythm. They were again off the dribble again. Down the lane. The shot comes up short. It goes out of bounds. Saved it. Are you kidding me? She was already out of bounds.
Wow.
And they allowed that. And it's a 3 ball this near side by Thebo. Wow. She was out of bounds. They allowed her. That's a dozen by Thebo. It's 27-23. They're back up by 4. No time to get reckless here. Under the 4-minute mark and dribbled the ball off the leg. Churchill gets it right back. She attacks off balance. Her shot was tapped up. Who gets it? That's the purple. From the elbow, left side. Wells shot no good. Churchill fights. Back up and drew some contact.
Man, we just forced so many shots.
Well,
I wish to somebody that we just bring the ball back out and try and run a little bit of offense. This organized chaos is just not doing us any favors today.
And a personal foul. And again, Churchill misses the free throw. Well, we started out good, 5 of 6. But again, a couple of free throws make, and then we've missed a couple.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the 5 out of 24 in shooting in the first quarter?
Free throw is good by Churchill.
You're not going to win games shooting that, let me tell you.
9 points by Churchill. It's 27-24, and they launch a 3. O'Brien shot was no good in the near side. Tracked down by the Lady Knights. Off the dribble. Back out front to Thebo. You can't give her much cushion. Not only shooting threes. Loose ball, turnover again by the Lady Knights.
That's 11.
Wells looks to make the pass. Back cut there. Again, saved underneath. Nicely done.
Nice job by Abby Swope.
Yeah, nice by Swope underneath the Schubert. Nice job there. Saved by Swope. That was nice teamwork along the baseline there. 27-26, the 3-minute mark here. Took an extra step. Got away with it.
That's either on Chloe or Abby.
Yeah.
I do believe it's Chloe.
Again, this team is very, very good at beating you off the dribble. I mean, it's just one of their MOs. They got 3 or 4 players that'll beat you off the dribble.
Well, and I think it's more of a matter of us letting them beat us off the dribble.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
By playing super lazy defense.
Yeah. First free throw is good. Next one coming up. Then I'll have a 30.
If you're unable to step it up defensively,
it's
not going to make your night a very good night.
Next one coming up here, and short on that one. Out of the pack here, it's 28-26. Grayslake with the advantage by 2. Back cut there. Schubert off the bounce pass from Wells. That was great execution. We're tied 28 apiece. As dismal as we've played during this stretch of the second quarter, they beat us back on defense.
Tebow.
Yep, Tebow. Man, she's having a heck of a game. 14 on the night by Brandy Thebo.
Sydney Schubert.
And then Schubert. Man, you can't turn or blink in this game. It's back and forth. 30 apiece. 2:30. 5 ties in this opening first half. Along the baseline, here they come right back. Just who's going to outscore the other one in this game, Bobby? 32-30. Knights grab the lead with 2:17 still remaining in this half. Wells attacks from the free throw line. Now gives it to Brittany Murphy. She's wide open up left side, missed it. Abby Swope with the putback, comes up short. The tie-up, you got 2 players in the same team hanging on the basketball. Here comes across the timeline, Thebo, lost a handle on it. Swope out there and a push by Abby. You know, sometimes, I think you can get a foul like that. That's not, was it silly? Yeah. But I think every once in a while you got to show a little bit of attention to the player that, you know what, you're going to pay the price if you put the ball on the floor or you try to, drive.
Right,
I think you got to make some contact in that situation. Might have a contact lost at the far end of the floor here at Washington with 1:58. Grayslake leads 32-30. And we're trying to find the contact while we're doing that. We'll take a quick timeout. Back here to Washington in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
We have the greatest technology on the planet, and it took just a little bit of about 30 seconds. Find a lost, again, lens out there.
And it's the person that lost the contact that found it.
Yeah.
They only have one good eye.
Free throw is good by Thebo.
She's been unstoppable.
Oh, there's no doubt. 7 in the first quarter.
And we have no answer for her.
Next one coming up. Looking for point number 18 in this first half. Missed it. One of the few misses she's had. Canton gets it. It's Grayslake 33-30. 5 ties. It's been back and forth down the lane. That was way off the mark. No good by Plummer.
It's a forced shot.
And then it touched off of Grayslake. Touched there by Abby Fish. Goes out of bounds. Again here from Washington. Inbounds will come with 1:45 before half. Canton trails by 3. Streamed online, 1560 WBYS.com. That's a reach from behind, knocked away. No call. No call. That's the 4th turnover by the Lady Giants. Comes in a hard hit to the backdrop here behind the basket by Sydney Wells. Took a nice little hit to the chest earlier, and this time again, a long 3, no good. She thinks she's going to be that hot. Thebo, man, she just fired up the 3. She said everything else is going in. 1:23, Wells, nice little move down the lane, had to find an opening. They're not calling anything on a block shots. Got a contact. Ball goes out of bounds. Should be Canton.
It is.
And the inbounds will come from Schubert. Taps the ball, looking for a cut. Who gets it? Wells. With 1:18. Swope, bad pass there. Loose ball bounce, and it goes back to Wells. Quick hard pass. Murphy.
Oh, you gotta be ready for it.
Yep. I got attacked in the lane. 3 ball by Wells. There he goes, 0 in. Sidney Wells. I told you, sees the person, it's the catalyst. 6 ties now, 33-33 with 55 seconds. It's a shootout going on.
That was a big shot by Sidney.
Yep. To the near side. With the basketball, it's Gunn, cut off defensively. Fish off the bounce, off the dribble, that's O'Brien, and there was some contact to the far side of the floor. It stops play here.
You let yourself get beat by the dribble.
Abby Swope commits the foul. It's her second. And again, stoppage of play here with 42.9 seconds. And rimmed it out, no good. O'Brien had some early success. Trying for point number 5 here. Trying to break this tie. We're in the second quarter. Good matchup from the Fox Valley matched up against the Mid-Illini here tonight. Different the way that they deal stuff. Again, a little bit more off the dribbling than we normally see around this area. 33 apiece with 40 seconds before halftime. Plummer scans the defense. Wells attacks. Bounce pass to Schubert. She finishes it off. No. Second chance, no good. Third got slapped away from behind, and everybody falling to the court. Schubert wanted to know what I got to do to get a foul call in the lane. Well, one thing, you can make the shot first.
And not worry about it.
Then don't worry about it. Then be resilient out there. Inbounds, it comes to Plummer. Quick hard pass, looking to get inside to Swope. Turns up, made contact, no foul call. Loose ball, who gets it? There's a fight for it and a tie-up.
That'll go to Grayslake.
And to the Lady Knights. They'll have it the length of the floor with 20.1 seconds before halftime. In a 33-33 tie. They led it by 3. They've led it on a couple of different occasions by 5. 18 seconds, they hold up finger number 1. That's Debo. That's probably her play.
I can see a one-on-one move here with her.
They've been all one-on-one. Her and Lovich. The give and go down the lane, threw the ball away. We come up with it, got a chance. Break the tie here at halftime. Plummer in a reach and a foul. Going to be against Debo.
Boy, why do you foul out there?
Yep.
That puts us to the line, too.
Puts the Lady Giants here with 3.9. And Anna Plummer.
If she needs to drop one of these free throws, Leon, she has struggled for the line today.
I agree with you. Needs a little confidence boost here. Plummer's got a field goal. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Shoots it, sinks it in. What, Anna?
Just got to remember, you got to start making them next. You're coming back on Monday.
Chance here. Again, with a 1-point lead, it's still 3.9. The freshman Anna Plummer bends at the knee, shoots it, rimmed it out, no good. With the rebound, out of the pack comes Rice with 1, and they're not going to get it off in time. It won't count. Canton battles back. Didn't play our best stretch of basketball, but again, we traded a lot of volleys with this team. And at halftime, the Lady Giants with the lead, 34-33. Halftime when we return from the Invitational here in Washington. The halftime is brought to you by Graham Health System. Save the date for the Graham Hospital Foundation Evening in Red event coming up on February the 5th. Big Rack Steakhouse, 647-5240 extension 2203 or 2477. Halftime when we return to Washington. Canton up 34-33. Back in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Spooner Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton. Come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By RE/MAX Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Back here as we get ready for our halftime show, and the game is back and forth, and take a look at a lot of the, again, Bob, not too much of a give and take between these two teams, and You have two centralized scores for Grayslake North, but one of the central ones was, again, with Brandy Thebo. And again, 17 in the first half, 7-0s in the opening quarter. McGann relentless off the dribble. And she found it a little bit, getting her liking to step back, shoot a three or two. We had the same kind of situation with Lavich. Kind of lost track of her at a couple of different times, and we just got to bear down and not make it so easy for them to score. I think we just gave them two easy opportunities in that first half.
And I think that's the whole premise of the first half, Leon, is with the lack of defense against those two scorers. I mean, they pretty much had their way with us in the first half, which is why you're looking at only a 1-point lead going to the second half. It all comes down, when it comes to defense, it's a read and react. You read where the basketball's going, and you react to the move they're going to make. You try and stay one step ahead of the opponent that you're facing. We've been unsuccessful at that so far.
We'll have a look at the stats. We'll do that recap of that. Again, game coming up right after this one with the Canton Lady Giants, so they'll take on the boys from Grayslake North. That will be coming up for you as well. And then on Monday, we have games at 5 and 6:30. We'll have the girls against Washington at 5, and then the boys will play Washington. Should be a great matchup in both of those games, 5 and 6:30 on Monday night. Quick timeout. We'll get second half as first half stats, and then get to the second half as we continue our halftime brought to you by Graham Health System. Back after this 90-second timeout.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Stats at halftime brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572. For free injury screen, they fix sports injuries. First half, 17 by Brandy Thebo, 4 by Kelly O'Brien, 9 by Sydney Lavich, 2 points from Abby Stinner, and 1 late in the quarter again by number 30. We don't have a name for her. For Canton, it's 11 by Sydney Schubert, Jamie Goldring with 2, Sydney Wells 5, Brittany Murphy 4, Chloe Churcher with 9, and Anna Plummer with 3. 34-33, Lady Giants leads Grayslake North. Bob, look at the first half stats.
All right, Liam, for the Grayslake North Lady Knights, 13 of 22 in field goals, 59.1%. 3 for 7 in three-point shooting, 42.9%. 4 out of 10 in free throws, and even 40%. 18 total rebounds, 3 of those offensive, 13 first half turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 12 out of 44 in field goals, 27.3%. 1 for 9 in three-point shooting, 11.1%. 9 of 14 in free throws, 64.3%. 27 total rebounds, 19 of those offensive, 4 first half turnovers. Points off turnovers, Grayslake with 4, Canton with 12. Points in the paint, Grayslake with 18, Lady Giants also with 18. That's your stats for the first half. To begin the second half, Lady Giants are winning 34-33. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with second half action.
Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. and by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Right out of the gate, first possession. A bank off the glass by Chloe Churchill, up 36-33.
Nice looking little 10-footer, Leon, off the window.
Let's close out defensively. How about that? Top of the key, little lean-in jumper is up and good by Thebo.
Well, I'll tell you what, she uses her screens really well, Leon.
Oh, she does. 19 of the game, back underneath the Schubert. She finishes it off. This is going to be a scoring fest here. Already, if you got that kind of indication. Ball tapped out of bounds, 38-35. Lady Giants with the lead.
Yep, do not look down.
That's all I need with a cold, a sore throat, and those kind of things, and those hit more activity. We're looking for this kind of a game, though. Trying to get us energized. Turnover. Here comes the Lady Giants. Churchill attacks off the right side, comes up short. Fight for it, Schubert. She puts it back up. Nice job by Sydney. Great work on the boards that time. Extra effort by Schubert. 40-35. Minute gone by here. Our good buddy Gary Renault in the house here from Washington. Loose ball, and it's almost a steal, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Knights basketball.
We definitely picked up our intensity going after loose balls early in the second half.
Yep. 6:45 into this third quarter. Still got one more game to go for you. Boys will take on Grayslake North. That'll be coming up here at about 8:30.
About to walk.
Give and go down the lane. Trajectory stopped that shot along the baseline. And that was a shot there by Thebo. Again, if you'd called it travel by Lovich to begin with.
I agree. Yep. Sometimes when feet move so quickly and they don't react enough with the whistle to call it a travel.
So Goldring commits the fouls, her second. Three ball, no good. That was taken by Lovich. Lead pass down to Schubert. She's releasing and swatted. She got hacked on the arm and no foul call.
Just get back defensively.
6:23 down the lane. That's going to be a hell ball. Tie up. Churchill just grabbed onto the basketball with Lovich.
That's how you stop a run right there.
You know, you just got to start showing a little physicality. What I talked about in that, pregame.
Play their game.
Yeah. 40-35, the Lady Giants up by 5. Play the D. Give and go. You got to really decide. You got to make her go to the right. Down the lane, got away with the travel. Shot was no good. Got the loose ball. Then it's going to be a foul against Jamie Goldring.
Here's the thing.
But again, reckless abandonment we've seen down the lane by Lovich.
And she does, but when she shoots the ball, we all stand there and watch.
Yeah.
We don't go after the basketball. So it gives her an opportunity to go back and get it.
So again, third on Goldring. And again, a shot was no good by Thebo. Kicks it all the way to the far side. Lovich and Thebo play catch. Back to her in the lane. Shot was no good. Over the back. Got away with it to the near side with Stinner. Again, a ball was tipped. Stays with the possession to the Lady Knights. 5:52 to this near side. Swings the pass. They'll stretch out that zone defense. Took an extra step. There you go. Finally, we get a call on the travel.
Turnover number 15, Leon, for Grayslake.
So at the 5:46, horn means a substitution and a plumber. Goldring will sit. You got Churchill, again, Schubert, Plummer, Murphy, and Wells. Handles at the point now. 5:41, Churchill off the screen, off this near side. That was a tough angle, cut off there. Loose ball, they fight for it, and that's going to hold ball, a held ball, tie up. Every chance they get, Lovich, man, they're going right after her.
Got to frustrate her.
Because I think that she feeds, off and again to the Thebo and that kind of vice versa.
Oh, it's a two-man game for sure.
Yeah. Wells with the 5-point lead. Lady Giants into the post. Turns, and there's the little push from behind. That's another thing. I think it's still another thing that we like to go a little mismatch underneath of the Chloe there. She has the ability to catch the ball in the paint. That's going to be Lovich. That's going to be her second. Inbounds to Churchill, misses it. Schubert, again, right there on the spot. She got a couple offensive rebounds in this quarter. And Schubert, look up, and she got 17 in the game. 42-35. Trying to break this game open, but the firepower that, again, the Lady Knights have, you got to keep things in check here.
You can tell they're a team that gets on runs.
Give and go. Free throw line jumper, rolled it off, no good. Fighting for it, Brittany. Grabs it. She's battling against Rice on the boards. Quick cut there to Schubert. Feeds the pass there. Ball comes loose. Who gets it? That's Anna Plummer. Drives. Her pull-up jumper off the glass. No good. Schubert fights for it. Then throws the ball up off the glass, and it won't go in. Tough angle there. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Giants. Good play here by Wells, Churchill, and Schubert here.
And that'll get them possession, which is turnover number 16 for Grayslake.
That terrific senior core. Trying to battle through here.
A tough pass to feed.
Pass to Churchill and a tie-up. Again, the 4:40 mark here. 42-35. You can see a little frustration on the part of Sidney Lovich, the junior.
Yeah, you can see it there for sure.
I don't think they're used to the physicality giving it back to him. Down the lane, and it is again Thebo. Man, she has just been terrific tonight. 21 in the game.
She is tough to stop.
Yep. 42-37 underneath the Churchill. Got swatted from behind. Loose ball is tracked down by the Lady Knights.
Use the backboard.
They push it. Lovich drives down the lane. Scoop shot, rolled it off, no good. Who gets it? Murphy. Now it's Schubert. 42-37, 4:10. High octane gain offensively by both these teams. Down the lane, it's Churchill. Shot no good. Comes up short. I don't think it ever hit the backboard. Loose ball and a steal. Churchill takes it away and a layup. 13 of the game. It's 44-37. Back up to our biggest lead by 7. 3:46 clock runs here. Who's going to run out of gas more?
That's about what it's going to amount to, too, Leon.
Probably us. 3:38.
We're on fumes already, anyway.
Lovich, free throw line, and then a back cut and missed the shot. Then a reach over the back and no foul called against Lovich. She gets away with a lot of stuff. Down the lane, off balance shot, rolled it up, and it won't go by Churchill. Now the pack comes Lovich. Both these teams got to get in a little bit of fatigue. Then a steal, Lovich. Churchill picks it. Man, she has taken her to school. Big 6-point quarter, 15 in this game.
Well, you can see a lot of frustration in Lovich too, Leon.
46-37. A lot of those AAU trips and everything pay off in these kind of one-on-one or 3-on-3 games, don't they?
They do.
2:56, swatted away defensively by Churchill. She's taken over both ends. Cindy Schubert's had a dynamite game in this one.
That's what seniors do.
And again, it's Wells. Her shot was no good. Fighting for it. Rebound by Stinner. Across the timeline, here comes Lovich. Scoop shot, rolled it up, no good. Man, she's wondering how they got to do.
Out of gas, too.
And again, down the lane, Anna Plummer. Little contact here. Swings the pass, Churchill. Out on the arc to the far side for a 3. Churchill. Sing goes those twines. And a big 3 to the far side. 49-37. Huge shot by Churchill here.
Big second half swing for the Lady Giants this time.
2:18 left. Lovich, then a quick hand check. Again.
When she gets the basketball, and she is looking to the rim.
Oh, there's no doubt. You know, I give them a lot of credit. You know, they're going to be a dangerous team anytime during their conference season or in the regionals. They have such a chemistry between the two of them. Timeout, a full one here with 2:12 left, third quarter. Lady Giants 49, Grayslake North 37. Back to Washington in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Advantage 15-4 in this stretch of the third quarter. We had that kind of a quarter early this morning, 16-2, 18-5 advantage. Again, they tried to launch a 3. Lovich, shot was no good. I'll give them credit, man. They keep firing away. Wells, bounce pass underneath. Shot is good by Swope. Nice pass there. Way to finish it off.
Yep.
51-37.
Unselfish pass by your point guards, Cindy Wells.
2-minute mark here. Lovich, center travel. Oh.
Ooh.
Tell you, this official, he won't catch a break and call on a travel.
Maybe he's not sure what a travel is.
I don't know. Minute 54.
Maybe he all thinks they're Euro steps.
Maybe he plays. Maybe he's a Euro official. I don't know. Off to the far side, Thiebaud's been pretty silent down the lane. Her shot comes up short.
Doing a better job of contesting shots.
Yep. Defensive, again, a stop there. I think it's going to be Grayslake North possession.
It is.
Schubert will sub for Brittany Murphy. She gets a little bit of break. You got Wells, Plummer, also Abby Swope, Schubert, and again, also Marissa Murphy out there at this stretch. With a minute 43, clock runs. Lady Giants have opened a 51-37 lead. Trying to bounce back after a tough 5-point loss today. That's a travel. Yep, off the far side.
Turnover number 19.
19, that travel was by Fish. Minute 35, we'll walk it up. Big core of this was by Churchill and Schubert. Man, they have been dynamite in this quarter. Schubert attacks. Her shot, there you go. I don't care. Still, I think that's still a good one. You got to still keep attacking. You know, we don't need that dribble. We just put the ball on the floor, go to the hoop. And Schubert will shoot free throws. Fish foul. Only their second this half. Schubert's having one of her better offensive games. 18 in this game. Another one coming up from Schubert. She's worked hard on the boards this time. She's got to be just stay aggressive, you know. Free throw is missed. Now the pack comes Lovich with a minute 25. Well, you're saying 23 and 21 all game, aren't you?
Yeah.
Swings the pass on the wing. Cut through with the basketball. It's Gunn. With a minute 14, her pull-up jumper is short. Swope retrieves it. Wells looks down the floor. Schubert was open momentarily. It's a dangerous pass to make. As she crosses the timeline, coming up on the minute mark here. Back cut Plummer. Down the lane. Nice little left-handed shot there. Missed it by Plummer. She's usually pretty accurate with that left hand. Back out front across the timeline.
And a double dribble.
Yep. Gunn. Now it's O'Brien. Three ball this near side is good by Glenn. That's Grayslake North with a three.
You can't let up.
Nope. Again, it's 55-37. Off the baseline, Schubert. Her ball was swatted, touched there, and then she touched along the baseline. Churchill re-enters. Plummer will have a seat with 32 seconds left in our third quarter. This game was a 34-33 halftime advantage to the Lady Giants. They've continued to outscore them in this stretch here. 55-37 down the lane. Shot was no good. Underneath, ball swatted away. Took it right on the hands of Stinner. 25 seconds. Wells relentless on the attack. Churchill drives. There's an extra step there. And again with the travel.
Turnover number 6 for the Lady Giants.
And this has become a kind of a chess match between Churchill and Lovich out there from time to time, hasn't it?
It's a battle.
Lovich will walk it up at 15 seconds. Schubert will pick her up defensively on the perimeter. And then Churchill jumps out, made the steal, drives down the lane off the left-handed side. No good. Scoop shot. There's Abby Swope to pick up the garbage bucket. At the end of three quarters, Canton up by a dozen. Lady Giants 52 and Grayslake North 40. Fourth quarter when we return to Washington in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By RE/MAX Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Ended up being an 18-7 advantage. Belongs to the Lady Giants. They've opened up 14-point lead. One of their biggest leads of the game. Again, the Knights have led by 5 on a couple of different occasions. We're ready to go. A couple of different horns there. I think we're ready to go. Brittany catches out the arc and then lost it. The ball kicked. It'll stay with the Lady Giants. Canton will go with Murphy, Churchill. Swope remains in the lineup. Schubert and Wells. Trying to get the ball to this near corner here. Back out front to Churchill. Almost a steal by Lovich. That's been a game within itself.
It has.
Lovich is a junior. Wells, little high dribble, swings the pass. Swope. Now to Wells from the arc to the near side. 3-ball in and out, no good. Fighting for it. Who gets it? That is Wells. Back out top of the free throw line. That's a 3-ball, no good by Churchill. Don't settle for threes with this big lead. 54-40. Bad things happen when we start settling. 3-ball by Thiebaud. Hit the bright side of the bankboard underneath. That's going to be a rebound by O'Brien. So at 7:15, they will shoot free throws.
Standing there watching again.
Don't settle and don't stand, right? That's a couple of things you just got to keep preaching on. Sydney Wells picked up her second. In and out, no good. Swope with the rebound. She did a good job stepping in here with Goldring on the bench. In stretches. Minute gone by here. Swope. Bounce pass to the post. Churchill drives in. Ball got knocked out of her hands. On the attempt there, across the timeline. Down the floor it comes again. Grayslake North and a foul against Brittany. That's going to be her third.
You've got to get back defensively.
And I don't know who this... Trying to see who the player is shooting. We don't have a different number for her. Not certain what he says, but could be Queen. I'm not certain because that's 30. I don't see another one.
I thought he said Lily Swanson.
Okay. So it could be. Again, the next free throw is missed. Both of those chances, 54-46-50. Bring it down the floor. Again, it is against Schubert attacks. Went off of her, but I think they said the last touch by Grayslake on that shot attempt there.
Really? I'll take that one.
Catch a break there. Swope looking, lost a handle on it, ends up right in the hands of Plummer. She attacks in the lane. There's a late little push and a foul. We get bailed out there.
Man, I get it.
Could have been bad news. Coming up, the Canton boys will take on Grayslake North. That'll be coming up in our nightcap here, 8:30. Or at the conclusion of this game, about 15 minutes after the conclusion. That's 4 on Stinner. And Plummer connects on the free throw. Yet Plummer in this game so far, 4 points. Both of these classes of freshmen and sophomores still remain undefeated in the lower levels. And they'll all play on Monday here at Washington. A couple of free throws.
It's nice to see her sinking some free throws and get her confidence back there.
56-40, up by 16. Biggest lead of the game. Double teamed her in the backcourt. Flips it sideline. Thiebaud gives it up. Far side, a push shot for a 3. It's short. Who gets it? Plummer. Outlet it goes to Schubert. Across the timeline. Wait for traffic to go by. Wells catches it. Defended there by Thiebaud. Loose ball. Schubert. Far side. Swope. Interchangeable. Bound pass for the free throw line. Attack is Churchill down the middle of the lane. Like the way attacked the middle of the lane there. Get Churchill with 20 in the game. Lost a handle on it. Swings the pass to the far side. That's a 3-ball. Goes down in the cylinder and back out. Missed shot. They get it right back. Lovich. And a quick foul against the Lady Giants defense. Stops the clock, but 5:52 remaining. We'll have a brief post game. Will be much time to gather our thoughts and stats. Then we'll get it to the varsity boys game. Against Lovich.
Made the first one.
Made the first free throw. That's their 41st point of the game.
Nice aim for Abby. She had some quality minutes in this game.
Need a little stretching on the bench there.
They can give her some more playing time.
Again, the second free throw by Lovich. Knocked it down. 58-42. Keep attacking here under the 6-minute mark here. We'll play here Monday, 5 and 6:30. Nice give and go. Churchill. Then a quick reach and a foul. He's called travel.
I didn't think there was a foul there either.
Nope. There was a reach there. But the travel call.
Stop trying to force the issue and pass it to an open teammate.
By 42.
It's a simple game when you understand the fundamentals.
Again, Lovich flips the pass to the right side. O'Brien and a runner rolled off, no good. Foul stops the play, the far side of the floor. It's going to be against Plummer, I believe.
And if she wouldn't have tried to reach Alliam because she got beat defensively, that was a surefire travel.
Again, a lot of this comes from, practicing hard in practice sessions and executing in the game.
Understanding the game.
Yep. And O'Brien will go to the free throw line where she misses it. Loose ball's tracked down by the Lady Giants. 5:33 left here. Churchill double team quickly, passes through there in the traffic, turned the ball over. O'Brien picked up her dribble, lobs it to Lovich. There's no way. She again threw the ball away.
She's on a mission when she gets the basketball.
This can't be a personal mission, you can't get that in your head, right? I mean, that's one of the things.
With their two main scorers, it's this thing where you pass them the basketball, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see it back.
58-42. Wells attacks from the free throw line. Little runner with the left hand. It's short, no good. And it's a rebound. Out of the pack comes the Lady Knights. Across the timeline. Bounce pass, and then it's stepped on the end line. It'll stay with Grayslake North.
It's a nice hustle play by Sydney. Wells, I should say.
This has been a game of scramble at times, Who's going to get the wide open shot? Who can stop the other?
There's been a lot of organized chaos for sure.
Ball knocked out of bounds.
Oh, that was off them.
It'll stay with O'Brien. She'll trigger the inbounds. To Lovich. Round the baseline. Boy, she just shoving off and everything.
All the time, yeah.
Well, you can tell she is very frustrated. Enters the three ball near side. It's no good by Thiebaud. She's been ice cold since the second quarter. Down the lane, Churchill drew the contact. Followed up by Schubert on the spot.
That's how it's been all night.
Trailer, big game. That's one of her best career games. 20 by Schubert. 20 by Churchill. They've been a tough 1-2 combo in this game. 60-42 with 4:29.
Oh.
Little blocking attempt there by Brittany Murphy. Just enough to warrant the foul. Going to be her fourth. So that stops the clock with 4:28 left. Lady Giants try to secure win number 18.
That's her fifth, Leon.
Still got a chance to play, hang on to win this game, play for the, at least could be a tie depending on how they figure the point totals.
And that's head-to-head, and it's based on points allowed.
So it's still a possibility with the game Monday night against Washington girls. Should be a great game. 4:28. Again, we'll say this is Swanson. How about that? I don't know anybody else that even looks about the same out there. So Swanson misses the free throw. Here comes Canton on the attack. Flips the pass to Churchill. Double team to this near side. They'll dribble out of traffic here. Swings it out front. Plummer covered up. She drives down the lane. Off shot. There was no good off the right side.
I'm glad we got contact drawn to go to the line. It's just a shot selection. I mean, you're fading away from the basket along the baseline, trying to take it off the backboard. It's not a good shot choice.
Coach Langhoff will take a timeout. 4:10 left here from Washington. Lady Giants 60, Grayslake North 42. Back to Washington, the Invitational in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Well, the battle of this game, again, Thiebaud for them has a total of 21, but not enough to offset the 20 by Churchill and the 20 by Schubert in this game.
Well, and how many she had in the second half?
Yeah, and you look at the Thiebaud, and again, she's only had a couple field goals. That's been it in the third quarter.
I thought she had like 17 at halftime. She didn't much sense.
Nope. So Plummer takes the first free throw. Second was good.
4 out of 4 is quarter.
7 points in this game, 62-42, up by 20. 4-minute mark here. Little backcourt pressure. Off to this near side. That's Thiebaud. Puts the ball on the floor. Bounce pass back to Thiebaud. Wanted to launch the three. There's Lovich short on that shot. No good for three.
I think her legs are about gone, Leon.
Here comes Wells. She attacks off the baseline, swatted away, tried to be saved. Lovich, the official. Oh, and then the official says no, we went off the hip. Little change of heart there in the call there. It will be Grayslake North possession. 3:41, that's over and back. That's right.
Turnover number 23.
That's been a painful one, too, for them. I mean, those have really been a catalyst. Got his jump started. Wells will slow it down with 3:38. They flash to the high post. Wing left. Schubert out on the arc. Plummer flashes and it throws the pass, an interception and a run out. No good by Swanson. Followed up, second chance there by Thiebaud. Again, Thiebaud with the field goal. It's her 23rd point of this game. Lead pass to Schubert. Kicks it out. Plummer square, shoots the three. Rimmed it no good. Rebound by O'Brien. It's the bottom of the net. Trying to throw it up the floor. Thiebaud. Ball comes loose. Kicks it up to this near side. Three balls good by Swanson. Again for a three. 62-47. Under 3 minutes left here. Keep trading shots there, but you can't trade field goals for threes. Wells kicks it out. Plummer over the head pass. This side, Marissa Murphy in the lineup. Cut through is Churchill. Swings it. Couldn't get anybody open on that motion in the lane. Plummer picks up her dribble, gives it to Wells with 2:28. Time slipping away for the Knights in this matchup. Quick hard pass. Reach from behind. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Lovich. It's going to be her third. A little push from behind with 2:20. And it's just the team fifth. Here comes subs for them. Bunch of players. Jordan Queen, Morgan Lyon. Who else we got out there? We'll take a scan out there. A couple of different players. And a couple of others will sub for the Knights. 62-47. Inbounds it comes to Wells. Plummer, Churchill the near side. Low block area, Marissa Murphy. And also it's Schubert. Coach Langhoff will take a timeout with 2:13. 62-47, a timeout, regroup. Back here to Washington in the final minutes of this fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By RE/MAX Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Well, we had some substitutions. Now you got the lineup is set. Now you got Abby Swope, Joy Sandman. Also in the lineup is Jamie Goldring, Claire Ford, and who's the other one? It is Brandt. Again in the lineup, Miranda Brandt. Final 2:10 here, 62-47. Try to preserve this win. Carried the basketball by Claire. Little indecision here. Turned the ball over. We've been limiting our turnovers in this game too, Bobby. One of our lows.
Is number 10.
Yep. Still one of the better games we have in kind of limiting our turnovers. With the 2-minute mark here. 62-47. Off the dribble, the kick out to the far side. Jordan Queen off the dribble. We know now that is Savannah Gunther. Her shot was missed. The tap out. Misses it. Claire Ford saves it. 62-47. Canton up in the front court. Miranda Brandt lets it fly to the far side. Shot was no good. Out of the pack comes the Lady Knights.
You know Miranda will do.
That's Gunther. Steps through the defense. Her shot was no good. A ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Purple. It'll be Lady Knights basketball. We don't have that reprieve of getting a break in between games, do we? No.
We never get that lucky, Leon.
Minute 36 inbounds. Had a player fall down. Morgan Lyon. And a ball knocked out of bounds again with a minute 34 left. (62-47) the inbounds. Comes this near side. Out front it goes to Lions. Off the dribble, little runner. Everybody likes that famous shot there.
They do.
Like to fade away and try to shoot it. Jamie Goldring with the steal.
24 turnovers.
Lady Knights fall back on defense. Jamie Goldring's shot was partially blocked on a tie-up. Held ball with, again, Lily Swanson. It will go to the Lady Knights. Canton will take on the boys of Grayslake North. That's coming up right after this game. Minute 14 still left. 62-47. Wing right with the entry pass. It goes to Queen. Swings it. Who's going to get it? That is Gunther. I think she might be related to the other two, the starters in this team.
Might be.
Yes, she's not bashful putting the ball up. Took a little extra stutter step out there. Got away with this Queen. Down to the pass to right side with 49 seconds. Double dribble, got away with it. Shot no good by Gunther. Retrieved by Lyon with 42 seconds. So try again. It's Gunther. Again, she had a couple threes in this game. 3 threes, 10 for the game by Savannah Gunther. Off the bench. 62-50 with 29 seconds. Jamie Goldring off the give and go. Now she takes it down the lane. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Canton basketball. Canton's back here Monday nights, 5 and 6:30 for varsity girls and then boys on Monday night. Joey Sandman, little hook shot, no good. Who gets it? That's Abby Swope, reverses it over the shoulder.
Nice move.
Abby Swope with her third field goal of the game.
I think she called a horse on that one.
Wow. To the far side, it's Queen. Throws it up for grabs with 7. Off balance shot. And it's her push with 4.8. Again with 4.8. Play is stopped here. That was quite a remarkable shot by Abby Swope, though. She was going to her kind of middle of the lane and just kind of reversed it back up with the opposite hand, with the right hand, and somehow banked it off the glass at the right angle.
Looks like a plain shot in the scorebook.
Free throw is no good by Swanson. Second chance here. Both the men's teams ready to roll into action here. Across the timeline, Miranda lets the 3 fly. And that's the way the game comes to a close. Lady Giants 64. Grayslake North 50. Canton goes to 18-3. And the Lady Knights now 11-7. We'll get ready for game 2. Our post game is up next. It's brought to you by Monticle's Pizza. Home of the family pleaser. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. 647-1127. Your perfect post game stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. For the time being, thanks for joining us for MBIXLER Video Productions. And Aiden has been on hand tonight. And Nate back to studios. We still got another game coming up. Post game is up next for this girls action. Canton winners 64-50. We'll wrap this one up. Back to Washington in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monticle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by MBIXLER Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped.
Wrapping this thing up here, our post game is brought to you by Monticle's Pizza. A win for the girls, 64-50 here in this game. Waiting in the wings, the boys to take the court. We'll take a look at the stats here. All that for you coming up. Stats are brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton. Again, 649-1572 for a free injury screen. Bobby, a quick comment here, and then we'll get to our stats. One of the things, a lot better in that second half. I thought we were more of the aggressor defensively and offensively. I think we had a big catalyst, big game by Sydney Schubert in this one as well.
Yeah, she really stepped it up offensively, Leon, and rebounding. I thought that was one of the bigger keys, in the second half. Just the ability to create that turnover and get some easy baskets is all the difference in the world for us when it comes to winning basketball games. It was a nice win on a pretty tough day.
Bouncing back of the Lady Giants with that win, taking a look at the scoring. Leading scorer is 23 points from Brandy Thiebaud. She had 23. Kelly O'Brien had 4. Also scoring, had a total of 11 points from Sydney Lovich. Also scoring for them, Abby Stinner at a basket for 2. Off the bench, Savannah Gunther with 10. That's her scoring with their 50. Lady Giants had 64. 20 by Sydney Schubert. That's a season high for her. Again, 11 in the first half. 20 for the game by Schubert. 2 points from Jamie Goldring. 5 by Sydney Wells. 4 points by Brittany Murphy. Chloe Churchill with 20. Anna Plummer with 7. And Abby Swope with 6. Final in this one, Lady Giants 64. Lady Knights of Grayslake North 50. Canton now is 18-3. Those your stats are brought to you on our post-game show by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, dine-in, care delivery, 647-1127. BW. Final numbers, those are brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton. On our post-game show, final statistical numbers for this girls' win.
All right, Leon, for the Grayslake North Lady Knights, 19 of 50 in field goals at 38%. 6 for 18 in three-point shooting, 33.3%. 6 for 19 in free throws, 31.6%. 46 total rebounds, 15 offensive, and 24 total turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants shooting, 24 out of 81 attempts, 29.6%. 2 of 15 in three-point shooting, 13.3%. 14 of 20 in free throws, 70%. 54 total rebounds, 29 offensive, 10 total turnovers. Points off turnovers, Grayslake with 11, the Lady Giants with 25.
That's our numbers. Thanks for joining us. And again, for Aiden, or for MBIXLER Video Productions, Nate back to studios. For Bob Wagner, I'm Leon Groover. Our post-game show brought to you by Monocle's Pizza. What we're going to do is take a 2-minute break. Got the close. We'll play the close. And then give us a 3-minute break. Close, 3-minute break, and then the open. All that in that order. As we'll get you back here for Game 2. The Canton Little Giants taking on Grayslake North. Back with the varsity boys game after this timeout.